I'm Cute Spooky, and today I'm yapping about the cozy and dark visual novel, Bookbinding. The playtest gives you access to all of Day 1 and part of Day 2 in the story. You start Day 1 by naming your bookbinder. Nathaniel owns the shop, and his dialogue suggests that you and him have a history together and haven't seen each other in a while. He doesn't seem happy to see you again, but welcomes you home regardless and allows you to rent his shop in exchange for half your income. Your first job is to change a book's cover to turquoise and make it look mystical. To open the customization menu, you click the book in Nate's hand. Here you can change the book's cover and decorate it with stickers. I did my best to make it look like a magical grimoire, but Nate did not approve and called me brainless. He goes on about nobles and commoners and lets us know that we have no room to mess up orders, since our reputation is already damaged. Not sure of the complete story, but it appears we used to be a beloved magician who became a noble's lapdog. After Nate disappears, it's time to call our first customer by ringing the bell. This girl wants us to give her book a pink cover with cute stickers all over it, which is exactly what I would go for if I was in the game. I place all the cute stickers I can find and hand it off. I really like that you can change the sticker size. She loves my work and lets us know that I've been in a newspaper. We learn her name is Agate like the gem, and that magicians use tarot cards to bend fate to their will, which is cool as heck. We're even the first one in town to earn the right to do prophetic readings. It sounds like maybe we did a reading that ended in a nobleman's death, which explains our poor reputation. Our next customer is Stefania, who works at the public library and wants us to restore a romance novel in terrible condition. I figured red would be a good romantic color, and I put on the metallic ends for better protection, just like she asked. It took me a while to settle on a design, but I ended up going with this simple design with portraits of a guy and a girl. She approves, but we find out it's not really a romance story. It's a collection of vulgar verses. That explains why the kids love it so much. We also find out that Nate is a benefactor of the public library, and that's how he knows Stefania. Our third customer is a beat-up looking guy who is delivering an important package to a lord, and wants his tattered notebook revamped. His instructions are less clear than the other two. The only direction he gives us is fashionability. I didn't quite know what that meant, but I did my best. Luckily, he loved it and complimented my work. We find out his family are hereditary messengers, and that if he ever has kids, they'll become messengers too. It appears we came from a family of bookbinders, since Theo met us before, along with our mom. He leaves after making a disturbing comment about getting whipped if he's not on time, and that's the end of Day 1. Day 2 starts with Nate holding a familiar-looking book covered in blood. He wants us to scrub the book clean and give it a new cover to make it unrecognizable. He flat out admits to killing a guy, and that guy is Theo from the other day. I guess this is the work Nate was talking about being good at. Not quite what I expected in a cozy game about bookbinding, but oh well, let's get to work. Nate says he saved our lives once and we owe him. Now we have access to the brush feature, and although it's morbid, it is strangely satisfying to scrub away the blood. I then decorate the book to look like a cute journal because who would expect that? Nate approves of our work and debates placing the book in Stefania's library, but decides against it because he doesn't want to put her at risk too. Unfortunately, a guard saw Nate's face, so there's still a chance he'll be found out. Thankfully, we are a magician, and that means we can use tarot cards to change his fate. At least that's how he explains it. If so, wouldn't that make us guilty of killing the noble that died after we did a reading? Anyway, this is a special deck with darker colored cards in it. Nate warns us not to use those if we pull any. We pull 3 cards: Death, Justice, and Flame. The Flame card is one of the dark ones Nate told us to avoid, so I placed Justice and Death together, which symbolizes the death of justice. That means Nate is going to get away with murder, so yay murder, I guess? He tells us to keep working since closing the shop would be suspicious, and that will probably be questioned by some guards since we were the last people to see Theo alive. And that's the end of the playtest. Just for fun, I did another playthrough where I used the dark card Nate warned us about, which symbolized an unpredictable fate. He was not happy about it, and accused us of playing God. He also ends up taking the tarot cards with him, instead of leaving them with us. I felt pretty bad about it, because it seems like he did a lot for us in the past when no one else was there. I love that you slowly unravel this story through the dialogue options, and through different characters' perspectives. I'm very interested in learning about our character's past and about the relationship with Nate, especially since there was a romance option for him. The world seems to be a harsh one where your profession and class are determined before you're even born. I'm very curious about the romance system and wonder if there will be other characters to romance. The music was also very relaxing, but I wonder if it's only going to be one track like in the playtest. The one thing I wish was here is voice acting. Voice acting really makes a story and characters come alive. I also hope there's a way to track decisions you've made in a playthrough to make it easier in future playthroughs to see the content you missed. If you liked the video, press the like. If you want to see more of me, subscribe. I cover cozy games, RPGs, and visual novels. Bye guys!